What's going on, guys? Can you hear us?
Hi. Is it working?
Can you guys hear us?
Maybe.
Hello. Hey, Steve. Anyone here from?
Is the audio coming through?
Bear with us,
Oh,
guys.
yep.
All right, good deal.
Yay.
How's everybody doing? We just saw a comment that said there's a soccer match today.
Football,
Yeah, football match today.
which was, I think, Scotland and Germany.
Yeah, Scotland, Germany. All right. good deal.
Everyone hide. Make out we're not here. Hey.
So, guys, we wanted to just touch base with you guys and kind of do our first live stream since we've been gone for almost 3 weeks, I think. It's been quite a while,
it's
2.5
been,
weeks.
I think the longest break you've ever taken.
Yeah, I know a lot of people probably didn't see that video we did. We actually went and visit my family. They live in North Carolina, and it was a really long trip.
Oh, gosh. It was a good visit, like, once we got there, but Sophia doesn't travel super well.
No, not at all.
And if she's tired on the ride, like, she gets really car sick. And so on the way, it's like an 11, 12-hour drive.
Yeah, it's like a 12-hour
If you're going
drive.
straight through.
Yeah.
But of course, we have to stop a little bit here and there. Anyway, if she's tired, she will projectile
She
vomit.
did. She projectile vomited
like
all the way to the front of the windshield.
Yes.
Like 3 times, I think.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was horrible.
And then on our way home, too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It was fun.
So we went up to the beach after we visited my family, and we put up a quick video showing one of our favorite beaches. Not too many views on that video. I didn't expect it would be. I don't think a lot of people knew that was us since we weren't on the thumbnail like usual. But I know one thing a lot of people are wondering is like, wow, he's not wearing a hat.
Yeah, I think I saw a comment before we started that you're letting your head air out or something.
No, I just thought, why not? I'll take the hat off for now. I just usually wear a hat. It's like kind of like a watch to me, or I guess
it's like a second nature.
Yeah, second nature to me. So people always think I wear a hat to hide my bald head, but I actually started this channel. The first videos I had on the channel was
you started out with a hat.
So, but
hi, Raymond.
Yeah.
Sorry if we're missing comments.
Sorry about that. We are brand new to this, and so bear with us. We're trying to get our bearings straight with this.
Somebody said, "What's the fluff under your nose?"
I know, right? She actually likes this.
I want him to actually shave all of it.
A couple of days ago, I shaved it pretty close on the bottom and just had basically the mustache. She said I look like a cop. So she wants me to keep it, but I don't know if I will. I don't really like it too much. But I saw a comment. I can't remember who it was. It was early on in the stream here that said they were surprised to see on the thumbnail of this video that I was taller than her. They thought we were the same height, I guess.
Because when we're sitting,
it does look like that. Yeah. But basically, I have a chair here that has arms, so I have to lower it down so I can kind of slide under the desk here. And she has a chair without arms, so she's able to raise it up, so it makes us look the same height.
He is taller. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Somebody just said you look like a white Malteser. We've never seen those, but I guess I could.
Yeah, the light's kind of washing me out here. I promise I'm not quite this pale in person.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, David.
Thank you, everyone, for showing up.
Yeah, absolutely.
We weren't sure how many people would come since it's Friday evening, but
yeah, we wanted to do it yesterday, but we just didn't have time, and so we just said, we'll go ahead and do it today. And for this first live stream, we just kind of wanted to kind of test it and figure out how to set it up and all that stuff, and kind of do a mini Q&A, let you guys have some updates on some things that's going on with us, and
which the Q&A will probably be at the end
or during.
Working on your drawings. Dear Elephant and Bunny, thank you. Hey, Natasha.
How you guys doing?
We've missed you guys too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's felt really weird not filming and interacting as much.
I've got some videos coming up. I think a lot of people, at least some people, wanted to see some of our local area driving. They wanted to see, some of the stuff that we were doing in person and stuff. So probably going to do some videos with what we were doing on vacation a little bit and stuff soon.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
What trip have we been on? We went to North Carolina to visit Steven's family.
Yeah, and on the way, it's a really long trip. It's about 700 miles to visit my family. And then after that, we usually go down to Emerald Isle, which is about 200 more miles. So 700 miles down, 900 miles back home. And so you can imagine with our 5-year-old, it's definitely a hard trip, to say the least. And so we usually stop down, go to Gatlinburg or somewhere in Tennessee on the way, and then
break it up a little bit.
And then on the way back, coming through Charleston, West Virginia, and whatnot.
Yeah.
And
for those wondering where Sophia is, she's watching a movie.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons we haven't done any lives yet, because it's just really hard because of the time difference, and then having a 5-year-old to find a good time to be able to do this, She wouldn't have the patience to sit and not at all.
Partake.
Not at all. But we do have some things we wanted to touch base on. First, what was that?
The TikTok one?
Yeah, guys, we don't have a TikTok account, right? But
actually, we don't have anything besides YouTube.
We may in the future, we don't know, but right now we do not have a TikTok account. And turns out we actually have a few people, they're impersonating me, us. They're actually using the channel name. They're using my image. They're just posting the video straight to TikTok, and then they're commenting under those videos as myself.
Right, pretending to
be me. And just found this out right before we went on our trip, and unfortunately just haven't had the time to
deal with it.
And so if you guys happen to have a TikTok and you're over there and you see us, that is not us. Mm-hmm. At least now we will let you guys know if we get a TikTok or not.
Yeah.
I just realized I'm looking down here instead of looking up at the camera.
It's hard.
This is so unusual.
But yeah, so if you're on TikTok and you see anything reacting to my roots, it's not us or him or anything like that. So please report it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like they're straight up impersonating me.
I thought TikTok was getting banned too. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard it was. I have no idea. I really don't want to make an account there, but we might, considering.
We might have to.
Yeah, we might have to, just to be able to say, hey, we're the actual original reacting to my roots, so that it's easier to, take down videos that are impersonating us.
Chris wants to know, did you take your parents any biscuits or chocolate?
Yes.
You seem to get a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
We took like a whole
Yes, we did, because we had extras of stuff that we had tried, and obviously they never tried any of that stuff. And so my sister especially, and her daughter, my niece, really loved the chocolate. My mom, she limits it because of like borderline diabetes, and so she'll eat a little bit, but not much. But yeah, absolutely. I wanted to get them to try Marmite, but
that would have been
but
fun.
We forgot to take it with us, so maybe next time we'll do that. I don't expect they'd like it.
Thank you, Neil.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
I like the unicorn emojis. Are you watching the Trooping of the Colors tomorrow? I don't know anything about Trooping of the Colors.
I haven't even kept up. But we just recently got back and just haven't even got back into the swing of things yet. But maybe I didn't even know about it. Maybe we'll have to look into that.
Is it something you can watch live? I would think online.
I don't know. Can you watch that live? What time would it be? I have to look it up. Hey, Steve, you look like someone from the 1800s with the tash. She says I look like a cop.
Especially if you got like a clean shave underneath, and like he'll wear aviators. All right. Do you want to?
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Robert. Do you want to talk about the packages?
Yeah, guys, we kind of got a backlog of packages while we were on our trip. And so this week we will do a package opening video. So just want to let you guys know, for people that have sent in a package, we got quite a few while we were on vacation.
Yeah.
We were actually surprised at how many we received while we were gone.
You look like a chill Walter White. accurate. Thank you, Ellery. Is that how you say your name? Ellery?
Ellery.
That's a
Yeah.
pretty name. North Wales.
What's your favorite British food you have tried? Absolutely, hand down, the chocolate.
Well, we haven't tried a lot of British food.
Yeah, we're going to be working on that.
Yeah.
But I've liked most things I've tried.
Thank you, Natasha and Debbie. Bye.
See you later, man. Yeah, I've generally liked everything for the most part. You know, there's like some unusual flavors of, say, crisp, for example, that I'm not used to trying. Like what was it?
Prawn.
Prawn.
Yeah.
Prawn. Was it just prawn? Was it something else? Prawn cocktail.
Prawn cocktail.
Yeah, stuff like that we're not used to. Obviously, Marmite is a very love or hate thing, even in the UK. And we tried that once. We tried it on toast and didn't really like it too much. But we're going to try it again. I felt like it would do better with something a little sweeter with it, but people say you should do like pasta. Some people said use it in pasta.
Oh, like in a sauce?
Yeah,
kind of?
Yeah.
I could see that. What is my profession? Well, I'm a stay-at-home mom right now, and I also do the YouTube thing with Steve. And right now, that's about it. Sometimes we'll do like stuff on Amazon, different things. But right now, just
hi, Michael.
Mom.
Medic hates Marmite.
Thank you, Kaylee.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Please check out more of Northumberland.
Definitely plan to.
A town called Blythe.
Blythe. I tried sausage tomato chips crisp yesterday, and they were absolutely disgusting. We definitely, a lot of people have sent in crisp recently, so we're definitely going to be trying some. We have some really interesting flavors there. Yes. Tribune Color is on at 10:30 a.m. UK time. It is broadcast live. Okay. So that would be, that's like 5:30 a.m. here.
Oh, well, we might have to catch the replay.
When do you host to the UK? Yeah, that's something
that's a hard one.
Yeah. We're definitely going to do a Q&A video sometime in the near future, maybe live, maybe a video. We don't know yet. Depends on how the live goes, I guess. Talking about some of the deeper things like that. That's going to take a little bit more of a, explanation.
Right. A little more time to talk about.
Yeah. Because we got a number of things going on. And so.
A gift for your little girl. Aw, thank you.
You rang my lady.
I like the username. She is a sweetheart. She definitely is. Yeah,
we're in the process right now of trying to figure out schooling. And it's a
our original plan was always to homeschool. Like we
do not like the schools around here.
And it just now we're just wondering if maybe we should send her to school because
we're thinking about it.
We don't have a lot of like homeschool co-ops in our area,
which was originally the plan
for her to interact with other kids her age. So we're hoping
academics is not the issue there. It's the socialization, which she does get socialization,
right.
But it's like,
but it's usually adults. It's not really kids.
Yeah. It's not enough because there's not enough kids around here that are doing the type of activities she's doing. Like, she does dance and all that stuff. And, but we found a really good school though.
Yeah.
It's one of the it's top 5% in the nation, so it's really good. So
thank you, Ellie.
Great to see you.
Cheltenham.
Thank you.
Is it Cheltenham, Gloucestershire?
Yeah, you pronounce those things better than I do.
I think.
Carl Pinkington.
Maybe that's a group you could start yourself. We've definitely thought about starting like a homeschool co-op group. But we just don't have a lot of free time to do to do it justice anyway.
I tell you, I think that's one thing that the little bit I've looked into the education system in the UK, it tends to be quite a bit better in a lot of ways. And, in a lot of the US, I feel like you don't really have the options.
Right.
And so it's like a lot of public schools are very... we've looked at it. I mean, it's very hit or miss.
But to be honest, our area.
Soul Alexander.
Thank you.
Love you guys down to earth and great. My mom, dad.
I'm sorry to hear that your mom passed away.
Oh, sorry about that.
I hope you're doing okay. I know that's really hard. We're glad you're here as part of the Roots family. I was homeschooling for a year or two after leaving mainstream. This was while I was undergoing my autism diagnosis. I was 13. Homeschooling can be good for many reasons.
It's got to be done correctly, though.
Mhm.
It's got to be done with intention. You can't just, keep your kid out of school and just wing it. You have to have a plan, and you have to be the right area to be able to do that as well. Scholarly education used to be good, but going in the wrong direction at the moment.
If I had my own channel, what would be the subject?
Wait, you guys are in the UK now? No,
We're
unfortunately,
no.
not yet.
Oh gosh, if I had my own channel, what would be the subject?
Books.
Books. Probably something to do with books, like book reviews or something like that.
Absolutely. She loves books. Books is her thing. She almost was going to be a librarian.
Yeah, and if you've been watching for a while, I'm sure you know that.
Yeah. Yeah. I just watched a Marvel. What's a Marvel movie?
Marvel movie?
Oh, Marvel movie. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Could you make more cooking videos? Yeah, we're gonna definitely do that soon.
We really want to. Our kitchen is very annoying. It's like
it's hard to film.
It's an L shape. We don't have an island in the middle, so it's a little awkward. But we definitely want to do that, and we're gonna just make it work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had.
Oh, and speaking of YouTube channels, if you didn't catch the announcement. Where did you just put it on here?
It's in the description. I don't even know how that works yet. If it's going to, it should show up. Yeah.
Actually, we started a new channel.
Yeah, we did.
Channel.
We just started a new channel. We actually just put up one video today. Obviously, there's very few people that have seen that video yet. But we basically wanted to make this channel. Nothing's changing with this channel. We wanted to make a separate channel that was just us doing more vlog style stuff, more of,
Thank you again, Soul, by the way.
Yeah, thank you very much. But more of our journey,
just personal
stuff. We plan on doing somewhat of a health journey coming up. Mm-hmm. And so that's some things we're going to be talking about on there. And I don't know.
Cutting back on the sugar, hopefully. It's
a little
hard,
bit.
though. It's hard.
Like, we want to be able to, we don't want to fully cut out the sugar, but definitely cut back on it some, yeah.
Thank you, Peter. What a beautiful family you are.
Thank you.
We love you guys, too. Have some beers on me and some sweets for your daughter.
Thank you,
Aww.
Biscuits. Wait, I said Biscuits Brown? Biscuits Brown.
I always love seeing people's usernames.
You have a fan email address so we can send information, video links to you from UK. I have a business email and I try to reply to who I can there, but it gets pretty backed up and it's always hard for me to keep up with it. But yes, reactingtomyroots@gmail.com if you want to send any emails or anything.
Just be aware he can't reply to everyone because it's just a lot.
Yeah, it definitely
really
is.
Not that he doesn't want to.
Yeah, I wish I could, but it would just be really hard.
Thank you, Tea Drinking Unicorn.
Thank you very much. Are those down below? The emojis?
I think so, yeah.
I know some emojis are.
Isn't it like super stickers or something?
Yeah, oh, that's what yeah.
Fun. You deliver wholesome content, exactly what I need. Aw.
That's what we're hoping for,
Yeah, we try. There's plenty of channels where you can get other things. We try to keep it clean.
We don't always know if something's going to be clean. So
thank you, Sarah. We love you too. Thank you for coming.
Patreon and Discord would be good.
Patreon and Discord, yeah. That's actually one of our things we wanted to talk about is Patreon.
Yeah, we don't have a Patreon, but we're considering it, and we have it would be UK Ireland related, but it's sort of a different journey than this. We have something interesting in mind. Not really going to go into too much detail right now, but let us know if that's something you would possibly be interested in. Because we're definitely going to consider it.
I'm not sure how many of you already have Patreon or not. But.
Yeah. Never as hard as the.
Thank you for subscribing to our new channel. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it.
It's Steve and Lindsay.
Yeah, it's at Steve and Lindsay.
Yeah.
AND, right? Did we? Yeah. Or
is there a way for me to put it on here?
Yeah, it is. You can type it.
How?
Just go down to chat at.
Just at Steve and Lindsay?
It should work. It should work. I think it should work.
And?
See if that works.
Is that clickable?
I don't know if that's clickable. Guys, is that clickable?
The at Steve and Lindsay? No, I don't think
okay. It probably needs the YouTube in front. YouTube.
I'll try to bring it up for you guys.
Discord, it's kind of like Facebook, not like the same thing, but we've thought about joining, but it's another account to keep track of, which can get overwhelming, but definitely the Patreon is something we're considering. Are you typing it in?
I'm trying.
Let's go to Patreon for a few organizations here in the UK. Definitely one I trust. Do you enjoy doing the channel? Absolutely.
Yeah,
Laura.
we do.
Yeah, we love this. I started this journey originally because I wanted to kind of discover more about the places of my ancestry, the UK and Ireland. And once I got started, I just loved learning about the places. And so it become more than just learning about my ancestry quickly. And I just enjoy learning about everything there is to learn about over there.
Yeah.
And, originally if you haven't been with me since the beginning, you might not know that Lindsay wasn't here since the beginning. She just, when did you join?
You told me the other day, was it like 7 months ago?
I think it was 8 months ago.
Like so much longer.
Yeah. I love having her with me on here, though. It's a blast.
I'm sure it's a little more interesting for you guys. There's pros and cons to both.
Absolutely. I think it took away a little bit more of the kind of the male.
It's balanced.
Male vibe, and it's a little more balanced, I guess. Love your channel. See you in the UK.
Thank you.
Makes me appreciate my country more. I think Patreon would be great for you guys. Thank you, Inka. That's definitely one of the things I hope to do. I hope that through watching the videos, watching what I learn about, you guys also learn about your country and, appreciate it more. I know that I sometimes watch some, people reacting to American stuff, and it does help me appreciate certain things, especially around my home state and whatnot. Yeah. So I definitely can appreciate that.
Somebody said, Lindsay, can you look up a picture of Carl Pilkington, either real or cartoon, and compare to Steve right now?
Yes.
Is that the Idiot Abroad guy?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we loved that show back in the day.
Yes.
Idiot Abroad. I got to remember what he looks like. Just a second.
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that.
Does.
Thank you, Soul.
Especially if he lets his hair grow out.
And when my grieving you guys help want to take you for curry.
Aw.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's something we've never tried. We got packets of curry here, which we want to try.
Thank you, Robert. I don't know if we missed your message. Sunderland is the ancestral home of George Washington.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I know that. Steve's hat still on holiday. I just thought, why not? I think a lot of people think I'm hiding my bald head, and I just kind of wanted to say, I'm not hiding it.
Embrace the bald head a little.
I think a lot of people don't understand it, but I got so used to burning my scalp during the summer that when I go out, I put a hat on and I never take it off during the day.
Yeah.
So I might be out and about. I'll come, we do a video, and I still have my hat on. Don't even think about it. During the winter up here, it gets really cold, and so I pretty much keep my toboggan on.
So you're not shivering.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark. Good to see you. We
did
have a good time.
Welcome back, you guys. Hope you had a fab time. It was a great channel.
Baldies unite.
Fun fact. I've actually, I've never known adulthood with hair on my head. I literally started shaving my head with a razor, I think when I was either 16 or 17. So It's just one thing that I've been used to my entire life, basically. Even before that, I buzzed my hair. So pretty much my entire life, I had really, really short hair or no hair.
Hi, Paul.
Hi,
Good to
Paul.
see you. Now we can see how much you swear and edit it out. We try not to because, at 5 years old, some people like to repeat things.
Yeah. Hello.
DNA. Julia says, DNA says I'm related to Martin Van Buren.
Really?
Yeah. Lindsay, please go bald too. Gosh, no thank you.
It's easier for her to read the comments over here because she's got a laptop.
You have to focus.
Yeah, it's it's pretty far up for me. So I love your Hanny.
What's a Hanny?
I'm in UK. Hanny.
Hanny?
What is a Hanny? Hanny is the
King's official birthday tomorrow.
Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it.
Thank you. No, Lindsay's hair is lovely. Thank you.
She has really thick hair.
Well, before I got COVID, it was thicker.
Yeah.
But it's coming back a little.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? It's so thick. Wait, you're in the UK?
Do you, Lindsay?
Unfortunately not. Is that Sarah? Is that what say Sarah?
Where?
Unfortunately, wait, you're in the UK?
No, Sarah, we're not in the UK. Not yet.
Sorry, guys. The
we would
text
definitely
is small
announce
here.
it if we were.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you, Lindsay,
thank you, Emma.
Steve with or without hair? Well, you know what? I've never seen him with hair.
Never seen me with hair.
Ever. He started shaving his head when you were 18?
No, before that. I've never had hair as an adult. It's I think I was 16 years old when I started shaving my hair.
Yeah.
I knew from an early age I was going to go bald. I was going to lose all my hair. My dad, he died at 46, and as long as I remembered him, he was bald. And so I knew that my grandfather was bald. I knew it. And so I embraced it from an early age.
Mm-hmm. And you're just one of those lucky people who it fits.
Yeah, I have a basketball head. So
very round.
So it's very round and generally no blemishes, like dips and stuff in the top of my head. So I guess I'm lucky there. Hair today, gone tomorrow.
Clarkson's farm. No, we have not. We've been out of town and then we got sick too. So we've been
not really sick. Just I think it was just
a little cold.
Travel, so much traveling and wearing you down and stuff, To do not shave your eyebrows.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't let him do that either.
Hi guys, are you saving for your UK trip? When are you aiming to come over? Yeah, we are definitely working on that. Don't have a date in mind. That is going to be a very expensive trip. We hope the first time we come over, we don't want to come over for a week or even 2 weeks. We're hoping minimum 3 weeks, a month, something like that. And so obviously that's not going to be cheap. And so we've got some other things going on too. So that's something we're going to probably talk about in a actual Q&A video that we're going to do.
Yeah.
So don't know if that'll be live or on video, but we'll definitely address that.
The food here is so much cheaper. You can't afford not to come.
You're not lying. Yeah. From what I've seen. Also, guys, we actually have a video that's related to food coming up in the next few days on this channel that we filmed while we were on our trip. And so,
that's true.
Yeah. So I think some people will find that pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to give too many details about it.
I'll give you a hint. It's a grocery store.
Yeah.
Biscuits Brown. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Definitely go to UK in summer. Winter is miserable.
I will do a swap. You come here, I'll go back to Pacific Northwest. We've never been to the Pacific Northwest.
I've been so many places in this country, but I have not been over to the full West Coast.
The furthest west I've been in the U.S. is Missouri, which is not far at all.
I think I've been to 35 or so of the 50 states, but definitely not as far out west as I could go.
Biscuits Browns as an ex-household cavalry. I miss being on the King's Trooping of the Colors. Worth a
Wow.
watch as it's the King's official birthday parade.
Yeah, I've actually seen some clips of that, but she's never seen that at all. So that would be something you'd find interesting.
Oh, Laura says she ordered a Yoto via our channel and her niece loves it.
That's awesome.
I'm happy to hear
Yes, Yoto is amazing.
Sophia loves them.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had it for probably almost 3 years now or so.
Yeah.
We've actually got the Yoto, the first Yoto, the Yoto Mini. We just actually upgraded to another new big Yoto, the newest version. And she listens to it every day, uses it at night, and it's been a really cool toy to learn.
Brian says, would you like some books and gifts about the Bronte sisters? I live there. It's in Haworth, West Yorkshire.
The Bronte sisters.
I mean, we're never going to turn down books.
No.
If you want to send them, that would be
Bronte
lovely.
sister.
Yes. Emily and Charlotte Bronte. They wrote classics.
Oh. I'm the nonfiction reader. She's the fiction reader.
I like both, but
Yeah, I mean, she does, but she's definitely more
Lindsay
fiction.
agreed to a wig video trial for him or me.
Both? We were just looking at one of your old pictures with a wig. You remember the pink wig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wigs are so itchy. At least any that I've ever tried on.
Someone actually sent a wig hat from Scotland that I tried on in a video.
That was Catherine.
Yeah, it was.
Sure.
It was.
I'm not sure if she's here.
Yeah, it was Catherine.
But
and that thing was so hot. Oh my goodness. By the way, guys, that's something I don't know if I've ever said this, but up here it's either really hot or really cold for the vast majority of the year. Unfortunately, this house, we have central heat and air downstairs, but up here, it was built in 1941, I believe. And
which to you guys probably isn't that old.
Yeah, I know it's not that old to most people over in the UK, but I'm guessing most people have heat or maybe it's not as hot for as long in most areas in the UK.
Yeah. Oh, I have seen, Catherine and Aria.
Hi, Aria.
Good to see you guys.
I keep on looking down. Sorry, I'm like not used to.
I might be coming to New York via ocean liner, then California, then Vegas this winter.
Wow. That would be cool.
I wonder how long that would take. Probably not as long as it used to take.
No.
Okay, I've seen a lot of comments wondering if we have pets.
We have
one kind of pet.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like an alley cat kind of.
He's our alley cat.
But he is the most loving, wanting attention alley cat I've ever met in my life.
His name's Joe.
Yes.
He's we basically took him over because he chased off his mom and we just basically feed him now, and when we leave this place we'll probably take him with us.
Take him with us. Hi Elizabeth, good to see you. Yes, Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights.
7 nights slower if you hit an iceberg.
Oh, God.
I would love to take a cruise like going to I don't know. It
would be fun, but as long as I don't think about it.
It would take extra time, but maybe if you travel, maybe when we go to the UK, maybe we'll look into that. It's an extra 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Sophia's never been on an airplane before.
That's okay, Beverly. Glad you can make it. She says, sorry, she's late. Ooh, she was baking and decorating cakes. Well, that's a good excuse.
Mojo says, do you guys like spooky stuff? I definitely do. I don't exactly know what you mean. Or you mean like the paranormal haunted houses or
scary
movies but yeah, I definitely do. Especially as it gets closer to fall. I definitely.
It's a seasonal thing.
I got it from my mom. My mom was always into all that stuff. So.
Anne Bronte, yes.
Don't forget about Anne Bronte. Hello from the Netherlands. Hi, Martin.
Martin.
Love to see Joe. We'll try to get him on video at some point.
Yeah.
It's nearly 70. What's that say for a balcony room?
700 pounds.
Oh, 700
balcony
pounds.
room. All food and entertainment included.
Wait.
Well, that's not bad.
That's way cheaper than a plane ticket. Wow.
Emma says, sorry, I'm pretty new here. What state are you from? Well, I'm from Indiana and Steve is from North Carolina.
Yeah, I'm originally from North Carolina. And then
but we live in Indiana.
We lived in North Carolina until early 2020, moved up here because the first part of our daughter's life, her mom hadn't really spent much time with her. And so we thought we'd move up here for a while, and we've just stayed.
Yeah. And we're lucky. The area we live in is pretty nice.
Yeah, we like it a lot. Is there any British, what's that say?
Meal
you would like to try that you can't get in the US?
Gosh. Well, I mean,
what is it? What is that? The whole oh man, what's the name
of
it? The oh goodness, I can't think of what is that? What is it called? I got on tip. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
I have no idea. A whole?
I can't think of what it's called.
Please remember to check Airbnb homes for hidden cameras. Yes, we do.
Oh, absolutely. We just
hotels, Airbnb.
Yeah, actually, when we visit my family in North Carolina,
Toad in the hole.
Toad in the hole. Yes, that's it.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you very much. Actually, multiple people said that.
Oh yes, and everybody's saying Toad in the hole.
And honestly, I wish I could get fish and chips, like legit fish and chips, because I like fried fish. I've obviously never had what you guys, your version of fish and chips. It's got the mushy peas. Some people say add vinegar. And I think that would be really interesting.
Fire in the hole. Beryl says, hi from North Yorkshire. I love that name. Beryl. Such a pretty name.
And by the way, if you just got here, again, I'm not as short as her. I'm just kind of, my chair kind of leans back and is down to the ground shorter, and hers is up. So just to let you guys know.
He's taller than me. Toad in the hole is easy to make. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's the same version of Toad in the hole, but that was the first thing we learned to cook in home ec class in school.
I don't think I had home ec.
You didn't?
I don't
that's
remember.
Because he liked to skip school.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't. Yeah, I always passed the test, but I just did not really like most of the subjects. I liked math, and I liked agriculture, and I like a few other, but I like writing, but I was never into.
Thank you, Biscuits Brown. Thank you, Gareth.
Thank you, guys.
The YouTube name references your roots. What are your roots? Also would love some more Ireland-related reactions. Our roots, mine are primarily English, I think, from what we've been able to track so far.
Yeah, and I have a little bit of everything from what I've been able to see in the UK and Ireland. My paternal lineage goes to Ireland, the Republic of Ireland. I've also traced to Northern Ireland. I have my mom's side is directly to England. Mm-hmm. My mom's dad's side is Wales, and I'm not really sure. I haven't traced a side that is a very Scottish name. I'm not really sure. I haven't really found it, but it wouldn't surprise me if.
So don't we see that I have like a little bit of French too?
Yeah.
And mostly English.
Now, we have not taken DNA tests because mainly
But Paul, I remember him making a comment.
Yes.
He had an awesome idea for that, to give them fake information.
Yes. The issue has always been like, seeing this issue about them, selling your DNA information or whatever, and just wasn't a fan of that. Not a fan of putting our information into more databases than we need to, but we definitely want to do the DNA
that would
test.
be really interesting.
But yeah, I've used Ancestry DNA since I think it was like 2008. I mean, not Ancestry, Ancestry.com since 2008, off and on. And
he loves that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I like it too. I just don't have the patience.
And I just don't have the time to really put towards it as much as I'd like.
Van Andrews, Chris, and the name got cut off, so I can't read the full name. But thank you for the super chat. American here, lived in the UK with UK hubby for 28 years. We love your videos. We live in our van and are hoping to vlog our adventures. Thanks for all your detail. That's awesome. We love stuff like that.
We actually were going to do that at one point. We were going to get us an RV, live in a van or something like that. And obviously we had Sophia, and some people do it. Some people, travel around with their young kids, but it's got to be hard.
Yes.
I wonder if they have kids.
I don't know. Do you guys do van life with kids or just yourselves? I feel like kids would add a definitely extra challenge for the RV and van life.
What a blast, though. What an upbringing for a kid.
So many cool memories.
Like at least for a while.
Lindsay looks Danish to me. That's the first time I've heard that.
Yeah, truthfully, you never know what little things are going to pop up. I've learned that by seeing those ancestry DNA reveal videos on YouTube.
Let's see.
Guys, see when you guys are coming to UK, why not arrange a spot in those close to the area can meet you? Oh, that's definitely something we'd like to do. Absolutely. I think you have half of Welsh here.
Can I ask a question? Luke wants to know, Scotland and Germany are playing. Who do you think is going to win football?
Scotland.
I don't know anything about football. Yeah, I'm going with Scotland. They're tough.
I was born in Wales, but grew up in England from the age of 8. Do you know anyone in the UK? I mean, personally,
aside from you all?
Yeah, aside from you guys? I don't
think so.
I mean, I've met some people from the UK.
That's true. We were traveling. Before we had Sophia, we traveled around like Southeast Asia for a while. And we actually met a family from Scotland.
Yeah, one of the most friendly families. Yeah.
And they were the coolest people we have ever met, pretty much. So
that was years ago.
And I still think about them. So
I know. Germany should win.
I'm rooting for Scotland, but Germany is good. Hi, Ollie from Ireland. Said the bald head suits you.
Thanks.
Oh, Chris and Dion say their daughter is grown up and lives in Glasgow. So just the two of them.
Oh, okay.
They're currently in the Midlands. Oh, I'm wishing you well. Going through cancer treatment.
Oh man, I watched my grandma go through that for a really long time, number of years.
Stay strong. I hope you have a good support system.
Absolutely. Ooh, where in what's that say?
Where in Southeast Asia?
Oh,
I'd love to travel there. I'd also love to see South Korea and Japan.
Mainly Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand were the main places we were at. We planned at the time, basically, this was before we had Sophia.
We were working online. Well, we still are, but.
We were working online. And so we were backpacking. We decided to backpack and whatever. So we went backpacking around Southeast Asia. We were planning on just going everywhere. Then we were planning on jumping to Europe after that. And we were planning on doing that for like a couple of years, but there was an emergency back home. And so we basically had to rush home, and
that cut our trip short.
Then we had Sophia.
And so
the rest is history. Yeah. Have you tried a walnut whip?
Ooh, no, but that sounds good.
Walnut whip.
That sounds familiar.
Yes.
What is
that? Did we? Yes, I believe we did.
Is it a dessert?
Yes, it was. I believe he's talking about the it was like a chocolate thing with the.
Oh, is it like a dome chocolate thing?
Yes, I believe with the nuts on top, the cream in the middle, I believe.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good. Good to see you too, Stephen.
Let us know if you'll be in Staffordshire. Love to meet for fish and trips or a pub lunch.
Did you ever go clubbing in Thailand?
We almost did, but we're not clubbers.
Yeah, like maybe when I was, 20, but I was doing that in my 30s, and it's like, I was over the clubbing thing at that point.
Honestly, I never started the clubbing thing. I've always been an old lady at heart. So
Germany just scored a goal. England will win.
You guys need to
Euros.
come and visit these majestic isles.
We definitely are.
We definitely will.
We're gonna address all that in a Q&A video sometime in the near future, which we could now, I guess, but it's so deep that I feel like
I ate a box of 6 walnut whips throughout May.
wow.
It took you that long?
Malaysian.
It wouldn't take me long.
Do you know what's that? A wellies and a
where?
Emma saying, do you know what? I just need to let you read these.
Do you know what wellies and a brawly are? No.
I've heard of wellies. I don't know.
Wait, wellies. Aren't wellies like Wellington's boots? But I don't know what brawlies are. Is there much coverage on the UK election over there? Well, I don't follow the news, so I'm not sure. But
we don't actually have like regular TV. It's just Hulu and that type of thing.
Streaming service.
Yeah, watching YouTube.
Wellies. A brawly is an umbrella. Okay, that makes sense. But
I do see the occasional thing about politics in the UK through like Daily Mail or some other online sources. But yeah, I don't know how much they covered on like the regular CNN and Fox and all that because I really don't watch that stuff that often.
When is your election? When does it take place?
It's going on now.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken, it's going on now, which is something we definitely want to look into soon. It's something I've really never looked into is your election process, which is, it's a big deal. And I know it's quite a bit different from here.
Oh, Jonathan says, I was walking past the John Rylands Library today in Manchester and thought about you too. Oh, July 5th or 4th, the election.
Oh,
4th of July.
Really? That's interesting. July 5th, I think, or 4th. Yeah, it is.
How did we meet? It's actually a really kind of like random thing.
Yeah, very much so.
I don't know if you guys.
Do you want to do that now? Or you want to do that?
We might as well.
All right.
Let's give them some juicy bits.
Juicy bits.
So there was, does it still exist?
It's closed down.
Okay, there was a website. It was like a chat website called Omegle. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, it was like a random chat website where it would connect you with someone at random. Like you didn't get to pick who you were talking to. It's
not a dating site.
No. It was nothing to do with
Neither of us were looking for a relationship necessarily.
It was just kind of a way to like mess around and pass the time if you were bored. And we were both off work that night. I was in Indiana, he was in North Carolina. And we were on that site and just like we said, we were bored, passing the time. And we got connected with each other. And
just hit it off.
Yeah.
Right from the start. And then we literally talked the entire night. And we literally talked the entire next night.
Yeah, I don't think we took a break from talking for like 12 hours.
No, it was just instant connect. I bet we talked probably 80 hours that first week.
Yeah.
I mean, it was insane. It was like we had known each other our entire lives. And it was just so random. And the funny thing is, I was literally at that point, I was literally just bored of who I was getting connected with. And I was like, just about to get off.
We were both about to be like, because a lot of times you're just paired up with someone who's really immature or like some, a lot of people, it's a joke too.
Yeah.
So we were like, we're about to just give up. And we clicked it one more time each and we connected.
Yeah. And then I think we, let's see, that was January 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Or
January
3rd when we started talking. And then
in 2013.
Yeah, in 2013. And then we met up February the 11th in Gatlinburg,
which was like the halfway
Tennessee, which was the halfway point. And we met up and we basically spent the weekend of Valentine's Day of that year, together.
Yeah.
And then basically she left Indiana. and moved in with
like
me
a month
March
later?
11th. And
Which probably makes me sound crazy, but
you just knew. I just knew.
when you never know.
And the rest is history. And now we're here all these years later, and we got our 5-year-old daughter, and good times.
Yeah. All because of one decision.
It's true. Every single decision you make, whether good or bad, it completely changes your life.
Yeah. And you don't know till after the fact.
Nope, you don't.
Have we eaten a Curly Whirly yet? Yes.
Yes.
They're good.
They are. Thank you, Sam.
Backwards date format, except 4th of July.
That's something I've actually talked about in the comments with people before, because it is true. They say,
for some reason, yeah.
But we do also use July 4th. July 4th. It's interchangeable.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is interesting why that works like that. I have no idea. I think just here in the U.S., you get used to the date format, and just like you can't imagine using anything different, really.
Mm-hmm. Aw, the red string of fate. You were always destined to meet. I'm a great believer in that. I think so too.
Another fun fact about that. Doing research on my ancestry, I found out that I can't remember which grandpa it was, but my great uncle. Well, I had basically, long story short, I had a great whatever grandpa come to my area in North Carolina, and basically he created the first meal there, and basically created the community and built the church and all of that stuff, right? And his son ended up moving to French Lick, Indiana,
the town where I'm from,
the town where she's from, and starting a church there that was the same name church. And so it's just really weird
weird coincidence.
How the coincidence didn't stop. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. That's just really weird to me. I won't ever get over that.
Thank you for coming, Sparks. I understand you need to go watch the game.
Appreciate it, man. Do you want more children or just Sophia? Sorry, I don't know how to spell her name.
That's something we've been talking about a lot lately. Neither of us are getting younger.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point, I'm like, if we don't do it the next few years, then it's not in the cards probably. Yeah. But we'd like to. We want Sophia to have she really, I think, would like that.
As long as everything aligns and it works out.
Yeah, we'll see. Definitely not against it. I would prefer it, I believe. But you never know.
Do you believe in the supernatural?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what type of supernatural, I guess. It's just, I believe in a lot of that stuff because of being raised with my mom. She's in all that stuff. And so I've experienced weird things that I can't quite explain. And I think that stuff is really fascinating. And I don't, I believe it's possible, absolutely. I believe that stuff's possible.
French Lick, are you Larry Legend fans? Well, I'm not super into basketball.
She went to his school.
His school.
Well,
the school he went to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's all right. He was good at basketball.
Yeah, really good.
Sure.
One of the best in his time. Scotland going home early.
I'm assuming he's talking about football.
Oh, yeah. I've got to go now. My dinner is here.
Oh, enjoy your dinner.
Thanks for stopping by, Laura.
Yes.
There are some cool.
What time is it
on
here?
The paranormal.
It's 3:30. Well, almost 3:30 in the afternoon. I think what is it, a 5-hour difference?
Yes, 5 hours. You could always adopt if time doesn't allow you to have another. Yeah, we've thought about that as well.
What happened to Lindsay's solo videos or channel plan? Was I going to do solo videos?
Did I say that? Anyone can apply to their local council to see if there are any vacancies. Oh, he was talking to someone else. What are you looking at?
Paul wants to know what happened to Lindsay's solo videos channel plan. Are you talking about the cooking or what? I don't know.
We actually just started a new channel.
I just don't have a lot of time.
Yeah. And but in case you guys didn't see that channel name, it's It's basically at Stephen and Lindsay, A&D.
Oh, yeah. If you scroll up
Did you put
a
it on
little,
there?
yeah, if you scroll up a little ways in the chat, I linked to it. Thank you, Bill. Hi, Emily. We missed you too.
Yeah, but that new channel, guys, in case you didn't hear in the beginning, it's basically going to be more of a vlog style channel, talking about certain things about our lives, journeys we might go on or whatnot, certain past stuff. I've had enough people ask about certain like more personal things about our area, about us, and just, want to see different things about our area and whatnot, that I felt like we probably shouldn't be putting all that on this channel. So I think we're going to put that stuff on that channel.
Oh, Paul clarified and said, you asked months ago if Lindsay should have a separate channel or mix into this one.
Yeah.
I think that might have got lost in translation. I don't think you ever meant like me having my own channel. I think you meant like, should our videos together be on the channel you had, or should we create a new one?
Yeah, I mean, which we did. We just did create a new one.
But yeah, I don't know if I'll ever create my own channel. It's just a lot. Like, there's so much work involved.
Yeah,
more than you would think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you,
hey, Yoshi.
Kaylee. Oh, good luck on your piano lesson. That's awesome. Steve always wants to take piano lessons.
Is that what it said, or you said that?
She said she's got her.
No, did someone say Steve wants to take piano?
No.
Oh, you're saying that about me.
She has her first ever piano lesson in the morning. She's cool. Nervous. Good luck. I'm sure you'll do great.
Would you do a GoFundMe for your trip?
I mean, people have asked us that before. We don't like taking donations from people. It's just awkward and it feels wrong.
We're not the begging type.
Yeah.
We're absolutely okay with people donating to that. We would absolutely appreciate it. But would we create an actual GoFundMe? I don't know. I always have a link in every description for a Ko-fi account, which any money donated to that is going to, that travel fund. So, if you are inclined to donate to our travel fund and help us get there sooner, then, we'd absolutely appreciate it. But that's basically in every description. Why do I keep on looking down?
Do you have other jobs, or is YouTube your full-time career?
No, well, long story short, 2014, early 2014, what?
I'm sorry, I just read a comment while I took a drink of water that was hilarious. Where is it at? Something about starting an OnlyFans and you're moisturizing your balls.
No, I've pretty much been working online for myself since 2014, except COVID happened and, really hurt a lot of people doing online sales, online stuff in general. And because of that, I did go and work part-time or 30 or so hours a week. But other than that, it's basically online stuff and the YouTube. So I'm pretty busy basically right now. Does your post office wonder why you get so many packages?
Probably.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't ask. Well, actually, originally they did ask.
Yeah.
They're like, what is reacting
what is
to
reacting to my roots? Got to go now, folks. Need to eat. Lovely talking. Thanks for stopping by, Carol.
Thank you.
White channel, you two are lovely and so funny when you're on a chocolate high. Thank you. Pastor Stewart will go mad if you steal his subscribers.
Who's Patrick Stewart?
The isn't that the Star Trek guy? That's who I'm thinking of. Patrick Stewart, the Star Trek Next Generation actor, the Picard.
I have no idea.
I think that's who he's talking about.
When he looks up with a mustache, he reminds me of Freddie Mercury. Kind of. I kind of get that. How long do packages take to be received? It really just depends.
It really depends. We see packages sometimes showing up in a week or so from when they get shipped. And other times it's like multiple weeks.
Mhm.
So I don't know if it's based on how they're being shipped or what, but I think some of it is just customs taking their time getting things through.
Yeah. Mm, it's getting hot up here. Are you married? Yes, we're married.
Oh, absolutely.
I think a lot of people wonder because we don't wear a wedding ring.
Yeah.
Mine needs resized, and his was actually like a cheap one.
Yeah.
And it fell down the drain at our old apartment. And so
I just never replaced it.
Yeah.
I should have
What is
replaced it.
that thumbs up? What? Did you see the thumbs
Yeah, I
up?
did.
bubble?
What was that?
I don't know. Patrick Stewart is the man in the wheelchair in X-Men. Yes.
Isn't that also the Captain Picard of Next Generation?
I don't know.
I haven't seen that I can't remember who. I believe that is that.
Why is sometimes your camera reversed? Yes, we know it triggers you guys.
By the way, I just want to say 60 degrees Fahrenheit here in England. It is 90 here right now.
90 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, 90 Fahrenheit.
Why is our camera sometimes reversed?
Well, make a long story short, the issue is that when we use one camera, when we're doing like trying something or a package opening or something like that, that one is flipped. Well, actually, to them, it's not flipped, but when you see it flipped, it's not flipped to us, and when you see it unflipped, it's flipped to us. It depends on the camera, basically. If we use the camera that we're using now, but it's actually because of the software we're using to record usually is what's causing it to flip.
Hi, Gemma. She said she's a new subscriber to our channel from the UK. She loves our channel. It's so fun. We're
Thank
happy you're
you.
here.
90 Fahrenheit. That's
was
hot.
snowing in Scotland last week.
Wow.
Sophia would love that. She
I can
loves
only
the cold
imagine.
and the snow.
I can only imagine. Seriously. You know, I just hooked up the air conditioner back here last night because it's getting so hot. I usually don't run it that often and I can't run it on video because it's so loud. But wait, what's it say?
I'm glad you're learning to enjoy tea, Steve.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I've never liked tea. Growing up, obviously in the South, everybody drinks sweet iced tea, Lipton, and I just never could get behind it. I hate the taste of sweet iced tea, but trying it hot with some milk, a little bit of sugar, honey, that's not bad. I like it, especially when you dip it with some biscuits.
I used to believe that Americans were uncultured, but after watching you guys, I realized that some stereotypes are wrong if you look at the right people.
Well, I appreciate that. Our summer is terrible, the UK.
I would prefer a cooler summer, honestly.
Yes.
And now the rain, maybe not as much.
I think here where we're at and where I'm from are both just absolutely hot, humid. The entire summer is pretty much the same. Interesting enough, considering that I'm so much farther south in North Carolina than you were up here. Hello from, I can't read. You're going to have to read those.
Which one? What do you want me to read?
Sorry, guys. It might not look like it, but I'm much farther from the camera or the screen, so it's harder for me to read the comments than it is for her.
Somebody said they just lit a fire. Oh,
lit a fire?
It's that cold?
Man, that's insane. The difference. You know, sometimes I forget that the entirety of the UK is quite a bit more north than we would expect here.
Spectre says, how do our friends and family feel about us being YouTubers?
I don't think they have much of an issue with it.
They don't. I mean, to be honest, we don't like to share our YouTube channel with people we know in real life because we're both introverts. So it's just really socially awkward.
My mom's going to get on there. Hey, baby, how are you? And your mom, man, we probably will share it with them at some point.
They know we have one.
Yes,
it's not really something we.
I mean, I think I will share it with them at some point, but it's just not something we've done or felt the need to do.
Hi, Yoshi. I see you. Carolyn said, is it Carolyn or Caroline? I think it's Caroline. This summer has been very cool and wet so far in the UK. This week we're struggling to hit 60 degrees Fahrenheit in the middle of the day. I like 60s.
Yes, I do too. I would love that.
You're both so sweet and funny. I wish you nothing but happiness and success. Well, thank you. That is very sweet. I'm okay. I get hot flashes, so not cold at all.
You do?
Claire says that.
Well, what did Paul say? Hold on.
Why do you think Brits are more interested than Americans reacting to UK than vice versa?
Do you mean like what? Like
why do you think Brits are more interested than Americans reacting to UK than vice versa? Like, why are Brits more interested in seeing Americans' opinions on the UK than Americans seeing UK's opinions on America? I think.
I mean, I don't know. Is that I don't know if that. I mean, is that true? I'm not really sure. I can't say honestly. I mean, I like looking into stuff about the UK. Obviously, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you know, I watch some other reaction channels. I watch a lot of them are like music related or, you know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I always find like, you know, it's always interesting to see what someone thinks about something you're close to or you know about, you know.
Right.
I got the words wrong. Sorry.
When you see, Luke says, when you see an American react to something they don't know, it makes us British feel important. We love you too. Thank you, Anthony.
Hi guys, please come. We definitely are going to. Just, you know,
Dave says, I think on the whole, Americans reacting to British culture is very positive, so it's reaffirming for Brits to watch. Yeah, I could see that. It's nice to hear nice things about your country and your culture and yourself.
It's true.
Who doesn't like to hear nice things about themselves?
You know, I'm honest with everything I say, though. You know, I don't exaggerate anything. If I say I like something, I like it. If I say I don't like something, I don't like it. And I generally like everything for the most part that I see in the UK. It's somewhat different from, you know, here.
Paul says custard gate is old news.
Oh,
now.
Goodness.
As another channel put strawberry custard with their sticky toffee pudding.
Strawberry what?
Strawberry custard with their sticky toffee pudding. The comments were so angry you'd think they threw a kitten in a well. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, guys, the custard thing, we now know. But seriously, no one told us that. When we looked it up, we didn't see anything about putting custard on it. The box didn't say anything about custard. So it was like,
we're sorry.
Yeah, we are so sorry.
Dave says, I mean, Brits reacting to anything would probably be negative and sarcastic. That's just how we are. Nobody wants to see Brits reacting.
You know, I remember hearing that. That reminds me of when I learned a little bit about the difference between American and British comedy. And it talked about kind of something to what he is describing there, how there's always the happy ending in American comedy, and in British comedy, it's more self-deprecating. Yeah. And it's kind of got a little bit more of a negative outlook or something.
Yeah. Oh, man. What do you think? A couple more questions and then we'll wrap it up. Sophia's probably about to...
She's watching a movie right now.
Storming up here.
Yeah, she's...
You should show Lindsay the UK football chants. Yes, I would like to see those.
There's so many things that I've seen that I do want to show her. You know, it's just, I think she'll be interested in that.
Yeah.
One thing I definitely wanted to say, guys, is Telegram scammers. You know, I've talked about this on a number of different videos, but they always come back. And unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about it. So we don't have a Telegram. If you ever see someone saying, hey, here's a prize, and it's got a picture of me or something like that, saying, come to Telegram, that is not us. I've never had a Telegram. I don't know anything about Telegram. If I get a Telegram sometime, definitely will let you guys know. But it's so annoying because, you know, unfortunately people, it looks like me. They use the profile picture. They'll use some similar name like Reacting to My Roots 01 or something like that. And then so people
with symbols that you can't really search.
Right. So people just assume it's me. And it's just unfortunate that there's no way to actually fully control those. And, you know, we spend like an hour a day in the comment section, guys. Usually we spend like, you know, some time in the video that we put up that day and then some time in random videos. But for some reason, we rarely see the Telegram scammers ourselves. I'm not sure if they like go on, you know, try to scam people and then they delete their comments or something so they don't.
I think you
guys,
when you see them, are good about reporting it too. They're just blocking them or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. But that's something I wish we could do something about, but there's nothing we can do other than getting rid of them when we see them.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Was there anything else you wanted to say?
Oh yeah, one other thing I had in mind, guys, was if anybody out there would be interested in, this is going to sound weird, obviously, I'm interested in doing a bill comparison video, a utilities comparison video to compare the prices of what we do, you know, pay here with our utilities and bills and whatnot, and what the utility prices are around the UK or Ireland. Mm-hmm. And so if anybody would be interested in sending us that, marking out their address, personal information, account numbers, just leaving the city, that would be awesome. You know, if you don't want to, no worries, but that is definitely something I'm interested in doing. And obviously having actual, you know, bills, seeing, you know, what the bill prices are would be, you know, or the cost would be good.
Thank you, Jordy.
Thank you, Jordy,
for the super chat. We appreciate you.
Appreciate that. Search for a video on the topic, but all I could find was guides for people moving into a new home.
Yeah, that's kind of why we want to compare.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, if anybody chooses to send us that, obviously mark out your account and all that stuff. If you didn't, we would do it anyway. But, you know, but yeah. I live in home of Fred Dimnaugh.
Is it Dimnaugh or Dimner? Because I never know how to pronounce it. They want to know where to send it.
Well, you could send it to the Reacting to My Roots email, reactingtomyroots@gmail.com.
Or in the mail.
In the mail, you know, to the P.O. box that's in the description. What was I about to say? I was about to say something.
Sorry.
No, I can't remember what it was, though.
Have you ever watched JT Reacts, another American YouTuber that does reaction to British things? Would actually be fun if you liked him and his girlfriend, you know, for you to link up and maybe do some collabs. You know, it's funny. Like, we generally don't watch reactors because, like, obviously, if we don't want to. Soul.
What?
I was saying thanks.
We obviously don't want to see a video that we might.
Right. We try not to get any spoilers.
Right. When I check out something, I want it to be brand new. So, but, you know, I have seen, you know, some videos of stuff that we've already checked out or I've checked out. Mm-hmm. And it's a fun fact that he lives in Kentucky, I believe, which is actually, you know, state behind us. So it's fairly close. Natasha and Debbie actually live in Ohio. I think they live about three hours away or so. So
thank you, Lou. Glad you stopped in. Nice talking to you. Yeah, they're in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Like right across the river kind of from us. So it wouldn't be, I don't know, collabs would be fun in the future.
Yeah.
All right. Any last questions? We'll take, what do you want to do? 2 more questions?
Yeah. What time is it?
It's like 3:45.
Oh, it's almost almost 9 there. Okay. Yeah. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah. I've actually went to the first Kentucky Fried Chicken, the home of it. Although I try not to eat that stuff very often.
They're from Pardinsburg.
Do Americans actually hate Florida that much? I used to live in Florida. I wasn't raised there, but I moved there.
Americans hated Florida. I like Florida.
I love Florida. It's obviously year round. It can be it's hot all the time. So if you live, you know, towards South Florida, but.
All right. So one last question. Are you ready? What's your favorite thing about the UK?
My favorite thing about the UK would, man, this is hard.
You guys.
Yeah, I would obviously say you guys. Some of you might think that sounds cliche, but it's not. You guys have been amazing. Obviously in every comment section, there are going to be trolls that aren't as amazing, but 99.9% of you guys are absolutely amazing. But if it came down to something like more tangible, one of the things I love looking into the most is the architecture. I mean, it's so different from what we have here, obviously. The history, especially the history surrounding buildings and things like that, is something I'm really interested in. Something I want to look into more going forward. Lindsay really hasn't seen too many really like castles and things like that. Buckingham Palace, for example, was just one of many places that I hope we can check out soon.
Yeah.
Because I know she would love to check out some stuff like that.
Tell Sophia we're asking about her. I will definitely give her you guys' love.
I pay $8 a month with Sky Mobile unlimited calls. I paid 25.
What? £8
a month. Sorry, I pay £25 a month for water, 30 for electricity, 23. Okay. I'm curious. I'd be curious also to know if anybody chooses to send any of those utility bills or whatever. Again, please leave out the personal information. Mark that out. But it'd be cool if you could say how big of a space it is, like how many square feet or something, because or just a rough one bedroom or whatever. I just kind of want to compare it the best I can. But it's it'll definitely be interesting to see how that compares to us, because I feel like here we actually have fairly low utility prices compared to North Carolina.
Yeah, we do.
It's quite a bit better.
UK houses probably are better insulated.
Oh, I know they are.
Ours are, at least newer builds for sure, are so shoddy and just.
Well, older builds are better.
Yeah.
They're built, more soundly, but up here, you feel the heat, man. It is so hot in the summer and so cold in the winter. And obviously I got a window AC unit that I can't run here when I'm filming because it's just too loud. Same thing with the heat. So what I usually do is cool it down for a period of time or heat it up for a period of time. And then, it'll be, decent for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we really appreciate you all.
Absolutely, guys.
Way more than we expected, for sure.
Yeah. I know that we didn't even know there was a game going on. But
yeah, sorry. We'll try to do better next time about schedule.
Yeah. So, but absolutely appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, guys, if you weren't here in the beginning, please consider going over and subscribing to our new channel. We'll try to put that in the, did you get it?
Yeah, I linked it again.
There it is in the link. It's Stephen and Lindsay. We're just basically going to be doing more vlog style content. Nothing's changing here. That's just going to be more about us and our life
stuff.
Yeah, extra stuff, our life in the US, whatever, that type of thing. So if you're interested in that, we've got a video over there currently just put up today that is basically about, we had a few people asking us what we basically are eating on a regular basis, what our diet looks like. And so we took some pictures randomly over the course of a few weeks or a month of breakfast and dinner or whatnot, and just kind of went over what we were eating on a regular basis, kind of describing how we're eating and things like that. Thought, some people were interested in that, obviously. So
thank you, Julia, for subscribing to the new channel.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
And also coming soon on that channel, we're probably going to be doing some stuff like putting up some driving videos about the area, maybe some footage of while we were on vacation or something, walking around, for example, walking around one of the cutest towns in my home state on the coast, and just things like that, random stuff.
All right.
Did we go over everything on our little list here?
I always have to cut him off, or else he just
I will
know that.
I will keep on going. I have to, if you see a video that's 30 minutes long, I probably had to edit out 20 minutes of me talking because it would just be too long. And it's just I I don't know. I can go on and on once I'm
Thank
comfortable.
you, Carol, for subscribing.
Absolutely. TikTok, yep. Telegram. Yeah, I think that was most everything.
Steve rambling again, always, always.
Yeah. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, I think Sophia's got the gift of gab too. But here's the thing: I only ramble when I'm comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's something I'm really curious about. Can I ask this question?
I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna ask.
I know. Were you about to say something?
It's getting hot. What?
I'm curious, guys. Let me know in the comments, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being very introverted, 10 being extremely extroverted, how do you perceive us being in general? I'm really curious to know if I know the direction they're going to have.
5, 6, 5. 6. So like in the middle. Oh, 9. Oh my goodness.
9?
5. Most people are like in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. I just thought that would be
8.
11. No way.
The higher the number, you think the more extroverted we are?
Wow. That's surprising to me.
About 5, but very private too. Yes.
Wow. 10.
Steve is 7, Lindsay a 4. I would say you are more extra. Well, it just depends on the.
That's the direction. Yeah, like I'm definitely more extroverted.
Lindsay never misses an innuendo. That's true. And if you think I miss it, I'm not. I just don't say it. I keep it to myself.
6.5. Mark says about 5, but very
4
private
until
too.
you eat some good British chocolate. Then things get a little giggly and weird.
That's true. It really does. I would actually say that if you said that she's a little more introverted than me, I would say that's true. But we're generally both introverted by the actual definition of introversion, meaning that you get your energy or you recharge through being alone.
Ellery says, "Pull the plug now, Lindsay." I agree. I gotta go.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate you guys.
Yes, thank you.
I wish next time we'll try to do it at a time there's not a game on or something. Just got back from vacation, didn't realize that. But I think that's it for us. We're going to try to do a Q&A sometime soon. We might do it live. I mean, this was fun.
Lindsay would be extroverted in a women's drinking group. Yeah, probably.
Yes. She will be extroverted if you give her a little bit of wine.
All right. We love you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Love you guys.
Have an awesome weekend.
Thank you.
Tell Sophia hi for you.
We'll have another video up tomorrow. So, yeah. And, if you're interested, don't forget to check out the new video on the other channel. We appreciate it. But, yeah, guys.
Bye.
Bye.